For some time now, we have been discussing whales and their activities inside the Shiba Inu network. Assuming you have been watching my films, you are aware of that. Fortunately, it appears that good news is approaching. The greatest whale owned by Shiba Inus may have just vanished from our lives. Are you curious how that came to pass? To discover out, you'll have to watch this film through to the very end. Of course, we also have more really significant news and updates about shibaswap for all SHIB holders. Thus, kindly ensure that you watch the entire video. Withdrawal. This is the winner of yesterday's giveaway. Additionally, you may join my Telegram channel to receive price predictions and cryptocurrency news almost every hour. How are you, SHIB Army? Welcome back to the channel, your go-to source for everyday, reliable news and updates about cryptocurrencies and Shiba Inus. If this is your first visit, let me extend a warm welcome to you. If you want to be the first to know when I upload a new video, please think about subscribing to the channel and setting on notifications. Now that we have everything out of the way, let's get straight to today's video. It appears that the largest Shiba Inu has finally been released, which is fantastic news for the SHIB community. I must tell you of something really crucial before I go into the specifics of that news. As you may have seen from my video from yesterday, I discussed a recent development on shibaswap that involves NFTs. In other words, shibaswap now has a new section where users may buy, sell, and trade 10,000 unique Shiboshis NFTs that are only available on shibaswap. As things stand, the community as a whole is anticipating the NFT decline, and as usual, this has made it possible for sly con artists to deceive gullible investors. I'm warning you to exercise caution because I don't want you to become a victim of these con artists. This announcement was posted on Twitter by SHIB Informer. As usual, keep an eye out for clones and scams. It is not from our team if you encounter a Shiboshi's token or something similar. And most likely a carpet. Scammers are constantly drawn to popularity. For instance, this website is fraudulent. And the name is being used by someone else here. This is also not from our group. Numerous fraudulent websites providing Shiboshi's NFT collections have appeared since the launch of the Shiboshi's NFTs. However, as the Shiboshi's NFTs are still pending release, whatever collection you observe that the purported shibaswap identity is false. You will receive official information directly from Shiba Inu when the NFT collections of Shiboshis are made available. Please stay away from scam websites and do not give them your money till then. Speaking of frauds, it seems that these con artists target more than just shibaswap and Shiboshis. A few days ago, a pop-up message requesting money transfers in order to earn double appeared on the well-known cryptocurrency website, bitcoin.org, which had been compromised. Later, the website was taken down, but not before con artists managed to steal $17,000. It seems that the con artists created a situation where it was impossible to avoid the pop-up window to use the other features of the website. The pop-up window said, "The Bitcoin Foundation is contributing to the community. We will send twice as much Bitcoin to this address as you send." On the other hand, there is no connection between bitcoin.org and Bitcoin Foundation. An open-source project called bitcoin.org seeks to advance the cryptocurrency. There's usually a catch to these too-good-to-be-true scams. The caveat, according to Coinbase, is that you have to pay a particular amount of Bitcoin to a giveaway address in order to validate your wallet address and claim your portion of the giveaway before you can take part in it. Nevertheless, once a victim transfers money to the scammer's address, there is nothing that can be done to retrieve it because cryptocurrency transactions are irreversible. The con artist has gained money. These giveaway scammers made around $18 million from their endeavors between January and mid-April, $2 million more than they did the previous year. As you may remember, last year, a group of con artists gained access to the Twitter accounts of well-known figures, such as Jeff Bezos, Kim Kardashian, Elon Musk, and Bill Gates, and promised to donate $2,000 for each $1,000 contributed to a Bitcoin address that was anonymous. Regretfully, a few people fell for the con, and the con artists stole their money. So, gentlemen, stay safe and never believe someone who offers to double your cryptocurrency. Recall that if it seems too. If something seems too good to be true, then it probably is. Now let's move on from the con artists to a mildly humorous tale. Perhaps you've already experienced this, where you unintentionally purchase more cryptocurrency than you had intended to. In any case, Soakstman experienced a similar situation. I purchased $100 worth of SHIB by mistake on one of my trading platforms. Not a whale, but I already have a lot. Well, I guess I'll just put it on my stack. There's a message from the universe for me. MeanieMEM0, another Redditor, appears to have experienced a similar situation. I attempted to sell a stock for a good profit once, and I did just that. I bought more than I intended to sell by mistake since I neglected to switch the buy-to-sell option. When I discovered what I had done, I became really alarmed. Soon after, the stock increased even further, and I had twice as much to sell. I hope your purchase from SHIB goes similarly well and turns out to be a lucky coincidence. Now that the whale issue has been resolved, and the crew is working extra hard to make sure SHIB gets off. I'm sure that this is a fortuitous accident for Soakstman, going exactly as it should. However, I'm not sure. What are your thoughts? Please let me know by leaving a comment. If you invested in Shiba Inus, please share your motivation in the comments section below. What is the tale? I'll find those stories interesting to read. Now that we have covered all of this, let's discuss the whale issue. The whale crisis has finally been resolved, which is great news because it may now lead to some price increases for Shiba Inus. Believe me, folks, this is very important to us. As we discovered in the film where I discussed Shiba Inu's enormous whale, the whale represented the India Crypto COVID Relief Initiative. In case you're confused, allow me to clarify. When Shiba Inu was first developed, the team gave Vitalik Buterin, who we will go from now on as VB, half of the supply. Now, following. After receiving the tokens, VB burned a portion of them but also gave a sizable donation of over 50 trillion tokens, which at the time was valued at $1.2 billion. These monies were sent to India in support of relief operations against COVID-19. As it happens, India only required to utilize roughly 80% of the entire amount sent. With roughly 20% of the money remaining, they moved it to Wintermute, a market maker that supplies liquidity to several major exchanges, including Binance and Coinbase. According to the most recent tweets from the official account of India's crypto COVID relief, the cryptocurrency that was given to Wintermute has now been changed into stable coins. In the coming hours, at Wintermute_T will transfer the specified amount to our ETH wallet. As a result, we have now turned all of Vitalik Buterin's SHIB gifts into stable coins. And with that, the largest whale owned by Shiba Inus may now officially be said farewell. This is cause for celebration in my opinion because it is a positive indication of things to come. If you agree with me, please let me know in the comments below. By the way, in an official tweet, the SHIB team declared its support for India. India is making progress, and at CryptoRelief_, keep up the good work. You have the hashtag ShibArmy with you at all times. We would especially want to thank Vitalik Buterin for using SHIB to make the largest cryptocurrency gift in history and for supporting the fight against COVID-19. That's something to celebrate, I suppose. We should be happy that the Shiba Inu community has contributed to making history. Having said that, let's have a look at this quick analysis of whale activity and its implications for Shiba Inus provided by Redditor Shiboda. The data shows that the high wallet concentration on SHIB is no longer the case and is improving quickly. Anyone has information about Shib? As having a large concentration of wallets nowadays hasn't recently reviewed the data. Several articles regarding SHIB were published as recently as May and June of this year, citing high wallet concentration as a significant problem with the cryptocurrency. Investors see cryptocurrencies with high wallet concentrations, that is, a small number of mega whales holding a large portion of a certain coin, as potentially manipulable, dumpable, or subject to broad disproportionate control. Hence, large wallet concentrations in cryptocurrencies are viewed as a significant danger by institutional investors and even some serious individual investors, who typically steer clear of investing when they see it. SHIB did have a somewhat large wallet concentration approximately 6 months ago, in April 2021, and earlier, which from a perspective, the viewpoint of investors was unfavorable. As of September, the SHIB wallet concentration is actually improving quickly. 666,545 of the more than 666,554 SHIB holders now in circulation possess less than 1% of all tokens in circulation, meaning that 99.99% of SHIB holders together possess less than 1% of the total. Out of the 666K plus wallets that held 41% of the initial total, there are currently only 9 wallets. Hopefully, the keys to that wallet have been completely destroyed. It's nice that at least 6 of the 9 wallets with more than 1% of the total are DEXs, exchanges like Crypto.com, Binance, Coinbase, etc. Thus, there are actually just 3 wallets. Of the 666,554 that own more than 1%, holdings of 7%, 3%, and 2%, respectively. Furthermore, it's probable that one of these 3 wallets, which has a lot of transactions, is also a DEX. It's also important to note that the India Relief Fund has completely sold off its sizable investment of SHIB, which contributes to a decrease in wallet concentration. According to the data as of September, 99.99% of SHIB wallets contain 1% or less, making it a highly distributed wallet. This is fantastic news for huge investors considering their next altcoin investment. Have any of you, Goldman Sachs, Fidelity, JP Morgan, recently looked into SHIB? This should make it even clearer to you why India's final divestment is such wonderful news. The road to $1 is closer than we initially believed at this rate. Please like this video and leave a comment in the space provided if you liked it. This is a huge assistance for the YouTube algorithm. You have to see this video if you truly adore Shiba Inus.